The Magnolia Bowl, often overlooked in the pantheon of great rivalries, but this has always been fierce, and both of these teams know if they survive and advance from here, a host of opportunities lie ahead. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the LSU Tigers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, this is a real test this season for Ole Miss head coach Pete Golding. As you know, a very dramatic and emotional breakup with Lane Kiffin last year, but the players rallied around Coach Golding to make a run in the college football playoff. Now, can he sustain that? Can the players sustain that? And can he build a quality program and keep Ole Miss in that playoff picture? Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cunningham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Ole Miss offense will go to work first. Hotty-toddy ringing throughout the night the last time these two got together and Ole Miss won a tight one.
And there was celebrations long after that game at the library, city grocery, big bad breakfast, fans partying well into the night, all off season. And now that they get a chance to get back on and meet up again with LSU in this one, you know they're going to be fired up, ready to go.
And that wasn't lost on LSU. Like, they understand. They saw the Grove was flooded. They saw fans taunting LSU fans ad nauseum. They want some payback. They're coming back to get their flower.
And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. The run inside. It's Lindsey. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The LSU Tigers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. It's caught. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Durham. Maybe some room here. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Man, talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
LSU lining up first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He got it. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds his man, it's Odom. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Alexander. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The Rebels want to move quickly.
And one thing I'm really interested to see is this Ole Miss offense post-Lane Kiffin, post-Charlie Weiss Jr., and they always find wide receivers. Palmer, it's amazing. They've had a knack for it. Was that Kiffin? Was that Weiss? Can Golden find those guys? They bring in a bunch of transfers to try to fulfill the same recipe that they've been using. Let's see how fast it will work.
The best news is Trinidad Chambliss is back throwing the ball, though. And he's one of those guys who can elevate the players around him, too. You're right. There's going to be some new faces, and it's going to be important from a chemistry standpoint that he and these guys are able to get on the same page very early on. But once everything starts clicking, this offense, man, they light up the scoreboard. And how much would you love it as a receiver playing with a quarterback like Chambliss?
Looking for a crease. It's Lindsey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. And how about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Rebels offense is back on the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man, it's Gill. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence.
He wants to take the top off. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Rushes on him. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
I mean, good news here.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and the ball will be spotted at the 47. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
And it's aggressive, right? You're in your own territory, going for it on 4th down, and it can be scary to think about if you don't get it. You set them up with good field position. But I like trusting your offense, knowing you can go out there and get the 1st down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the missed connection on 3rd down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Haas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved.
And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this defense doing a really good job with situational football. Both drives. Last drive gave up some yards, 0 points. This drive forcing a 3rd and long. You bring on the pass rushers. You get after them in a predictable situation.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. The play-action fake. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end now in motion. They'll go right back to him. Makes it past the marker. There's some room. The 20. Touchdown LSU! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point is good.
10, Ole Miss, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Trying play action. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start on the ground with Durham. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught behind the line. It's Green. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Handoff, Caden Durham. Got enough for the 1st. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, the running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some balance and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out wide.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. On first down, it's Durham again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
I think one thing LSU fans want to see right out the gate with this Lane Kiffin.
Maybe a crease. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the counter. Got maybe a yard, 3rd down and 9 coming. LSU right back to the line. On 3rd down, here's Durham. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. From the red zone, it's Durham. And some great 4th down defense against the run. Hand off from the shotgun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Alexander. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Lofts one deep down the right side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He's got him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air, it's Levin. Dangerous screen into traffic. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The short hands. It's Green. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Lost a throw on first down. Wilson has it over the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers.
The Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. One of the things he said, he is really pleased with how they have started the first half in this tough conference opener. As you know, the SEC is a gauntlet, but he thinks his team set the tone. He said that was a great start, but we can be even better. They cannot take their foot off the gas here to start the third quarter.
All right, Holly. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. There's a crease. Touchdown, Tigers! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your...
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try.
The score, LSU 19, Ole Miss 0.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
886 bouncer, 886 bouncer, 776 captain, 776 390 twilight, 390.
Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires complete on the crosser. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to pass on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, down here on the LSU sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. He's got the tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Oh, they're after him. A strike downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play, what do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Alexander. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
And you got to imagine at halftime, there were some words being thrown around. Obviously, guys, we can't throw around those words in the booth right here. But coming out in this second half, like no points in the first half and putting a drive together, that's what this offense needed. A lot more energy, a lot more emotion.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, the performance by the offense in the first half was very ugly, and they needed to make some adjustments. Give the coaching staff some credit because they did that. This is a completely different-looking offense here on the first drive of the 3rd quarter. They just look like they're playing with energy. They've got a fire lit under them a little bit. We've seen a few schematic tweaks as well, but they need to keep doing this because this is working.
Wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rebels!
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started.
This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there.
Might have a chance. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hall. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The give to the right. And some room to work. There he goes. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl...
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard. He gets a hand on it.
And how about the speed by that defender coming off the edge to block that field goal? Wow.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It's so nice when you know it's...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Alexander. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Leaves it with the back. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. The lead is now back down to 9.
This kicker is mentally tough, man. There are not a lot of guys that would have a kick blocked earlier in the game come out here and make that kick you just saw. That was awesome.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Back to throw, it's Levin. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Grabbed over the middle, it's Alexander. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Gill. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Cook. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Handoff from the gun. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Off the play fake. Moving out to the right. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with the win.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Number 17, set to kick off.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready to throw. It's Levitt. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Rebels offense is back on the field. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Out of the gun to give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Right back to the well. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time. Likely their final drive. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Who could ask for anything more? Coming down the gut of the game, and maybe one of those moments that will be etched in the annals of this rivalry forever.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
Here's a little room there. He stopped, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they are going to waltz out of here with a win. Ole Miss calls its third and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Durham. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. 3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. The run inside. It's Durham. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Keeps it on the bootleg. It's complete on the right side. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. Right down the middle.
The kick is good. That makes the score LSU 26, Ole Miss 17.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. The Magnolia Bowl goes to LSU as the Tigers take care of Ole Miss. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.